Thank you for joining me. My name is Vani and I am the Tarot Tatle. Thank you for your shares, your likes, your comments and your subscriptions, Taurus. I'm going to dive right into today's Tatle. I'm going to draw the cards and do the explaining at the end. And Taurus, your first card out. Temperance. Now this sits in your hopes, Taurus. Attached to the sun. Wow, Taurus. Now the energy balancing your mind space is the Ten of Cups. In your fears is the Knight of Wands. Attached to the Four of Cups. Now, what you should know, Taurus, is the Hierophant. In your hidden position is the Two of Wands. Now you, in your current environment, Taurus, wow, you sit with the energy of the Two of Cups. Attached to the Ace of Swords. Wow, Taurus. The energy balancing you in your current environment is Judgment. In your physical world is the Ace of Cups. Attached to the Ten of Wands. Now, Taurus, what you should know is the Two of Coins. Oh, this looks like a choice, Taurus. In your hidden position is the Devil. Now, Taurus, what brought you here is the Seven of Swords. Attached to the Wheel of Fortune. The energy taking you forward, Taurus, is the Chariot. Now, in your near future is Justice. Attached to the Queen of Cups. What you should know, Taurus, is the Three of Swords. In your hidden position is the Moon. Now, Taurus, the outcome as you see it in retrospect is the Nine of Swords. Sleepless nights, Taurus. Attached to the Hanged Man. Now the energy balancing your outcome, Taurus, is the Five of Swords. The outcome as it plays out in the physical world is the Four of Swords. Attached to the Knight of Swords. A messenger, Taurus. What you should know. The Ace of Swords. Sorry, not the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Wands, Taurus. Attached to the Page of Cups in your hidden position. Now, the card under the deck is the Page of Wands. Wow, Taurus, this talks about something that brings in good news. Something that talks about creative power, being able to manifest your inspiration directly into the physical world, Taurus. This is something that might be an adventure, good news related to a young energy. Now let's have a look at where you are, Taurus. With Temperance and the Sun, we could be talking about having to find your inner balance, Taurus. With the Temperance card, we're talking about moderation, patience, harmony, inner balance. Something that is required in order to bring in your Ten of Cups. Now, Taurus, whatever this balance is, it's attached to a long-term commitment with the Hierophant, or it could be you. We're talking about something that is an established system, an established way of doing things, something that required some kind of balance. Now, what is on your mind space, Taurus, is your Ten of Cups, your happy home, your happy family. This talks about achieving some kind of joy within that energy, Taurus. You're fearing that with the Knight of Wands, it's going to require you to expand yourself through something that brought you sadness, Taurus. You are distrusting whatever this brings in. You're fearing that it's going to create some kind of sadness, some kind of loss, that you have to look past how difficult it might have been. This might have been something that was attached to your soul family, Taurus. Something that you are going to have to leave behind in order to reach your fairy tale. Now, Taurus, in your current environment, you sit with the energy of the Two of Cups, attached to temperance, attached to a choice, or having to balance something out in the physical world, Taurus. With the energy of the Two of Cups, we're talking about some kind of union in love. Now, this could be a friendship. It's something that talks about an understanding, open communication. It's selfless giving, Taurus, something that's related to temperance, that unleashes some kind of epiphany, something that brings in success and victory. With the card of the Sun, it's some kind of positive energy, something that's looking at your Ten of Cups, Taurus. Now, with the Ace of Swords, whatever this truth and clarity is, it carries the energy of judgment, Taurus, closing out an old cycle, bringing in something new, and this is where you are headed. This is where you are focused towards the Ten of Cups, what it is you want to achieve. Now, in your physical world, here's this Ace of Cups, this new beginning, that's going to require the energy of the Knight of Wands, Taurus. Require you to have a new adventure each day, something that's going to invoke your inner passion. You may have to fulfill many roles, despite how difficult you might have felt it is, or it might have been. Whatever might have caused disappointment is attached to your soul family, Taurus. Now, what has brought you here is the Seven of Swords. Attached to the Three of Swords, it might have been something that was concealed, something that appeared as something else, Taurus, something that had an illusion that was attached. This is not having all of the information, and it's attached to a painful ending, Taurus. The Ten of Swords, something that might have come through as a betrayal, something that created a heartbreak, Taurus, a choice that was made. Now, whatever this energy of the Seven of Swords talks about, it's attached to the energy of the Two of Cups in your current environment. What you deem true love, something may have been misrepresented, Taurus. You may not have had all of the information. It's something you might have had to make peace with, Taurus. Now, whatever it is, it created a turning point, a shift of events. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's something that allowed for truth and clarity, Taurus, in your current environment. This is what is revealed. Now, going forward, we are talking about fast-moving energy. This may require a move, Taurus, something that you are being prepared for in your current environment. Changes to your daily schedule, additional responsibilities, something that may have you feeling weighed down, Taurus, is something that allows you to move forward and reap some kind of opportunity that you didn't expect, Taurus. Now, the card that draws you forward is something that's attached to justice, something that's talking about harmony, fairness, truth. This might be a legal dispute that relates to your new beginning in love, Taurus. The Ace of Cups is a desire for love, a new beginning in a relationship, something that is a driving force, that is pure. It is this decision that allows for this forward movement. With the Queen of Cups attached, Taurus, it's talking about an emotion that you might have felt within, something that had you following your inner compass. With the Queen of Cups, you needed to balance your inner roller coaster, your emotional self. Now, whatever it is, it represents our nurturing self, Taurus. Something that may have you feeling as though you needed to protect your love, and it is because of what it is you feel on the inside, Taurus, that you're finding this difficulty, or whatever it is that weighs you down is attached to these emotions that you feel on the inside. Now, this could be representative of a mother figure, someone who loves, someone who's open and naturally supports love, even when it's difficult, Taurus. Now, in the outcome, you're going to look at it in retrospect, Taurus. This was a new beginning in terms of creativity and inspiration. It's attached to love. It's attached to your emotions, something that might have kept you up at night. Whatever the Seven of Swords is, not having all of the information, it brings in an energy that you didn't see coming, Taurus. Something that might have had you feeling nervous. Now, this card talks about sleepless nights, Taurus. Not being able to sleep patterns changing. This might be nightmares. Whatever it is, it brings in a new perspective, looking at things differently. And this is carried through with the Wheel of Fortune, things changing, Taurus. Something you didn't expect, something favorable, a reward. Now, the Wheel of Fortune talks about the cycles of life, Taurus, ever changing. Now, the energy in your outcome is some kind of conflict, Taurus. Whatever your movement is in the physical world, it creates an energy of competition, of disagreement. It also contains the truth, Taurus, as well as the energy to heal whatever it is. And here it is, the healing. Now, justice is successful in bringing in this healing, Taurus, but it also brings an energy of the Knight of Swords. This is someone who will deliver a message. Now, it's tied to the Queen of Cups, the nurturer, the one who is unconditionally accepting of others. With the Knight of Swords energy, a messenger that carries logic instead of emotions, though, Taurus. Someone who brings in that energy of the Five of Swords, something that requires time and understanding in which to heal different perspectives, Taurus. Now, with what you should know and the Two of Coins and the Three of Swords, this heartbreak in the past, a painful ending, had something hidden below the surface, Taurus, but it was something that was quite beautiful, something you possibly didn't imagine. It was a part of this illusion. Now, we're talking about some kind of long-term commitment, or you, Taurus, that made a choice to end something that caused heartbreak. and an ending, Taurus. Whatever it is, it's attached to temperance. Now, in your hidden position, there's going to be some kind of collaboration. It's attached to the Hierophant, so this is you or whatever this long-term commitment is. There's going to be a focus on what's going to be uncovered, Taurus. It's attached to this heartbreak, something that's hidden below the surface that has yet to be discovered. Now, with the moon, it's going to provide many challenges, Taurus. It's you stepping into the unknown because of this ending, because of this heartbreak. It's going to provide you with a challenge in order for you to be ready for what is to come next. It is this new beginning in terms of creativity, in terms of your heart space. It's something that is tied to your destiny. The Page of Cups in this deck has the red string of fate and destiny. It's something that's hidden below the surface, Taurus. Something you are destined for. With the Page of Wands, we're talking about an energy of having an adventure, Taurus. Something that's going to be a creative project, a spark of curiosity, a new venture, an enthusiastic child. It's something that's going to inspire you. Taurus, I hope you've enjoyed this Tatle. Keep well, and until your next one, bye for now.